Ah. Hello everyone, welcome back to Idle Gecko, and welcome to a game called Assemble with Care. It's a puzzle game where you repair broken items and you listen to the people in the village and fix the problems, essentially. It's one of them games where we just sit back, relax, chill out and enjoy the story. So, let's hop straight in. Let's go. Maria's Mix into the mixtape. Not seen one of them for years. We've got to connect that into there. Love the style. Begin.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way.
So she does this for a living, repairing items.
I'm a restorer by trade.
There we go.
Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs. Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Let's unpack. Turn everything down a little bit. Quite loud at the start. Sure, can we flip this open? Yes, we can. What have we got?
My passport. Not many blank pages left now.
Oh, she's been everywhere.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service.
Wait, earrings?
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
Oh, we need a key, I'm guessing, for that.
Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish.
Camera.
My parents took this after I made my first repair. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Story there, I'm guessing. Can we open it? No.
My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style.
Aventura Classic Suitcase. Complete.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal. Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
1979. I think we played quite a while ago.
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
There we go, so we've completed level 1. Lullaby. It's episodic.
It was my first morning in Bella Riva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bella Riva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
Yeah, we do.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
All right, we'll
I
fix it.
tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Yeah, we'll try. Right. Cassette deck in the middle. There's nothing... No, put it there. There's nothing to hammer at with the screwdriver. Oh. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's put that back. And we'll do this first.
Why did you do that?
Because it's broken. Ah.
How did you do that? I didn't see.
It's fixed now. Right. Put that back. And we'll spin it around. Getting the hang of the controls. Let's take that off and put it down there.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Let's take them out. Ruined batteries. Put them in the right way. And then we'll get that back on. We don't need to put the screw back. Oh no. Screw's there. We do need to put the screw back. Spin it around and we'll get that back in. Can we spin it around so that it's right side up? Sort of. Play.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight. Good night, my darling.
Guessing it's a recording from my mother.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Oh.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill. When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
That's exactly what it cost.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered. Part I wouldn't be able to fix.
No, but she's got a cassette back, which is as much as we could do. Shattered, number 3.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father. I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him. It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
We'll give it a go. So we've got glue this time. Pop the base down.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
I imagine you'll be able to see the glue. Oh no, hang on. Put the glue on first. There we go, right, turn it over. Nope, let go. We need to turn it back around so that we can see where the glue's going. Put the glue on there and on there. That should do. Right, where's his leg? Doesn't have a leg by the looks of it. Oh, that needs to go back. Surely that bit goes next. Oh, apparently not. Put a bit of glue on his, because I know his arm goes there. Oh no, that's his leg. I thought that was his arm. Oh, that's the wrong side. We will get there. Yeah. There we go. Pop that back. And we'll get his leg on first.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
I think that's kids. They break things. Or let them get on with it and teach them not to do it again. Put some more glue on. Get his arm right. And his head.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
Wentwood porcelain statue.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
God, I enjoyed that statue. Disconnected. We've got an old phone.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
We'll have a go. But what have we got? Guess that's the underside of the receiver.
You can fix it, can't you?
Taking
I can't
that off
afford to
completely.
replace it.
I'll have a look. Oh, I thought we were taking the top of it off. Right, let's get these screws out.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Right. That's that out. And that's that out. Let's get a closer look at this, because there's a screw plate on top. Stick that down there. And then this is the thing we need. Click the wire and drag it to the toolbox to detach it. Yeah. So that needs to come out. Oh, there's a screw in it. Let's rotate it. Plenty of screws up top there now. Take the old knacker one out. Put the new one back in. We'll grab a screw to replace it. That plate needs replacing as well by the looks of it. Absolutely destroyed. Right, wires. Correct. And
Looks like
correct.
this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Right, so we should now be able to put that on there. Put the screw back in. This is something... No, don't think I need to do anything with that really. We'll see, we'll soon find out.
Still a few parts missing.
I think it's fixed, is it not? Just need to put the screws back in. Hopefully. So you not have to put it all, take it all back off. Taking the broken bits out. That should be it. Yeah. Avadar rotary phone.
When I
Complete.
handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
Yeah, we hope.
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello? How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh God, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Yeah. Come back tomorrow. Hopefully your business is picked up again. Now we've got a camera in focus.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
It's about time.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
Well, fix your attitude first. For starters. Right. So we've got information
you need
here.
The manual?
Yeah. If you want it right, we need the manual. Looking through the top. Guessing that's what we need to fix, that mirror. We'll put it back. Don't want to sit there looking at the manual too long, she'll get annoyed. Forgot I was going to have to grab the screwdriver again. Right. That's off. Oh, there's another screw in there.
I don't
Take that
suppose
off
you've
as well.
fixed anything this valuable before.
She's got a hell of an attitude, hasn't she? So that's what was broken.
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Yeah, but... Oh. That looks about right.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Why is the film there, though? Oh, it just slots in. That's alright. Fit that back on. And we'll fit that back on, and now we need to put the screws back in. And hopefully, with a repaired camera, she's a lot nicer to talk to. Should be after I've just fixed this for her. Nice camera.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition. The first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary. But it was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford. It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing.
Oh, now she's got some appreciation.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the sort of person you want to get on the bad side of. What an LED light in the dark. If we fix a sign, maybe people
The
will
sun
come in.
was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Definitely. We've got glue, we've got wires. Oh, we have to assemble the entire thing. Exciting. Have we got actual screws? It looks like we've just got glue at the moment. Do we put the glue on there? No, the glue goes on the other side. Take these off. Screwdriver. I was about to use the glue on the screw. Not a good idea. Spin it around. Let's go back to the front and we'll finish putting these signs on. Right, they're lit up. Now, you come back here. It needs glue. Because we know where that's going. Yep. We'll get a cable. Go from there to there. That all seems to be lit up. There we go, it works. It's missing.
I don't know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Ah. Stick that in. No. No. Put that back on. Oh my god. Right, you go back there. You go there. And we'll spin it around. Put some glue on. Stick that in. Right, so I'm guessing that needs disconnected from there. And that needs disconnecting from there. And that's... Why would that... No, we don't need that, do we? Pull it out. Put it on there. That's ridiculous. That's not how that works.
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
Yeah, it is. So why isn't it? Oh, hang on. That from there, that to there, and we do need a third. Yeah. There we go.
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
I mean, my favourite thing is pizza. So, if you're asking me, I would put the pizza on. But I suppose for getting people in, you'd probably look at the alcohol one, maybe. And then connect that and that. No. Spin it round. It's a little bit fidgety. I'm going to put the pizza sign on. Because I like pizza. Go on, spin. I press spin. There.
It works! I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
There we go. Put the back on. With the on button showing. And screw it back together. No, we need to spin it. There we go. Trying to cheat it. There we are with a pizza sign. Surely we'll get people in with that.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Ice cream.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
I've just fixed that sign.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
No. Yeah, I like how it gave you the option then of what neon sign to put up. We've got a little Game Boy. Playing up.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house. I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst. Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
Top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore. Can you fix it for me?
Of course I can fix your Game Boy. What does that say? Forest Adventures. Pop and play. Right. That needs... It needs a few things doing with it. The battery's probably fine, but we'll take it out anyway. Oh, what's all this? Well, that's for the buttons. I'm guessing we're going to have to take these out. Yeah, to repair bits. stick that up there. That's completely broken. Oh, what's the difference? Yeah, there's stuff down here broken as well. So we'll pop that in. Because that's correct. I don't know what that is. We'll have a look at that in a second. Put that back. That's right. I wonder where that goes. Can we... Oh, it might go in the back of the screen, maybe. So it definitely doesn't go in there. Which one was that one? I can't actually remember which way these went. I don't think that was it. Take the screen off? Now we can take the back off. I'll take these out as well. That's where the other one is. Completely busted. Right. New screen. And that's new. So... I have no idea. No, that's wrong. Is that right now? That's correct. No, that needs to go in there. That needs to go in there. Right, so that's fixed. Yeah, so they're all right. Let's get the back on. And the battery back in. And now we'll put the game in. See how that looks.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
We do. Oh, don't tell me we're going
Can
to
you
have to
show me
play.
how to play? I tried before, but it was
Right,
so
I can.
hard.
Oh, we'll go. Right, okay. Like the old Pokemon game. Is that a Pokemon? Oh, we got it. Just taking pictures. That was it. Brilliant.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well,
Nothing better.
I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
Now frustration.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think, had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
Things into perspective, doesn't it? I've got to watch. This will be a cool fix.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Take
Are
that
you
top
sure
off.
it will all fit back together?
Should do. We'll see. How do we get that off? Love always. From his wife. And see why he wants it fixing. Oh. And the last one. Yeah, very important watch by the looks of it.
Ah, the main plate has
Broken.
completely cracked. I'll need to replace it. The cogs look good though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
Okay, right, so 3 cogs. There's a little one. Guessing that one goes there. Big one goes there. Oh, do we have to put them in separate? Maybe. Oh no. We have to separate them from the base plate. Can we do anything with this? Oh, surely we need a replacement for that. You'd think. Yeah, that looks right. No, put that back. Needs to be a certain size, I'm guessing. No. Pop that back. Well, that all works. And that won't go in there anywhere. Still can't take that off. Ah. Screws on the inside, can't forget about them. Obviously why it's not coming apart. There we go. So we'll put the repaired one in.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Yeah. We'll have it fixed in no time. Oh. Why is that coming out? Is that right though? Flip it around. There we go. We figured it out. Yeah, it's ticking now. I thought that with that last screw, the last gear, it would obviously have to go in somewhere, but just had a moment. Never mind. There we are. Felder Automatic 36.
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
You need to make time for your personal stuff
As I
as
left,
well.
I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
A bigger picture, or is it a projector? Looks like a projector.
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see. Helena.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knickknack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
We're having a clear out. Or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money. She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
Yeah, we'll see if we can fix it. Get the screws out first. And then we can take it to bits. See what's causing the problem. I can see it straight away.
That light bulb is completely smashed. Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Right. No, wrong one. Do that one first so we can see which way we're going. It's a bit fiddly. Go that way. Is there something? We've got one more, so it doesn't look like we're done, really. Ah, there's another plate to take off. I thought that piece was too large to not have anything to do with it.
Oh,
there we go.
Typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
Silly Carmen. I don't really know which way that's going, but we'll find out. We'll soon see. Put that back on. And we'll get the screws back in. Does the cable connect to anything on here? I'm guessing so. Oh, that goes on there. It can go both ways. But then when that goes on top, yeah, it needs to go up, because then it'll shine into here. But we'll take that back off. Yeah, now we've got light up here. Oh.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looked so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Does a good job with breaking things. Some people are like that. You just gotta let them get on with it. Fix what they break. Right. Pop these back on. And where were the other screw holes? There. Once we've got this on. Oh,
Those screws still need to be put back.
yeah. Doing it. Pop these in. No particular order.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around. I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister. She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
Quite a cool slide projector.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing. Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time. You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
Ooh, a gas stove.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last. The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour? Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Carmen was stirring so furiously she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
I'll try. Oh, this looks more complicated. Broth is going to obviously go in last. What's the leaf for? Oh, there's 2 leaves. Never mind. That... No. That's going to go on top. Do we have to spin it? No? It's just sat in place. And then that on top of there. No, not that. Oh, just missed it. Spin it round so we can see. Yeah, so that obviously goes in there.
It all
The
fits.
gas is going to connect.
Now to light the gas.
Take one of these out. Did we do that? Oh. That's gone out. How do we... Right. Try again. Try again. Gas is on. Put the pot on top. And fill it with broth. No. No! Right. Come on. Light that. Put that down. Can we... Put that down. Right, get the broth in there. We'll do it separately then. Right, then put that on top.
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great, if I say so myself.
Need to give it a
Here are the
stir.
ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
Pint of stock. We've already put the stock in. That was the broth. Bought a stick of something. We don't have to chop it. That right? Half a carrot. That's half a carrot. Got this green bit on top. 2 broccoli florets. 1, 2. Handful of chopped tomatoes. I'm guessing that's
That looks good.
All of
I'll
them.
scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
3 wild mushrooms. It said 3 wild mushrooms. And they're half. And then plenty of something. I'm guessing it's onions. Does it want all of the onions? It says plenty. Did we do it? I mean, we did it, but did we do it right?
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, as a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Please, sir.
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste. but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish she hadn't lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
Now she's got no more to give. Quite a cool story that goes along with it as well. Harmony. Old disc player.
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bella Riva behind. I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bella Riva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival.
Where was she?
She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do. I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
Well, we'll find out.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
Take it all to bits.
Here's the problem. This
Right.
wiring isn't connected properly.
Yeah. It's all in the wrong order. So that needs to go in there. That needs to go in there by the looks of it, no? They're both correct. Oh, but there's two more. Ah,
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
1 second.
I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully.
Right. Put the lid back on. Turn the volume up. Turn it on.
It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? Let's see if one of these spirits can turn me around.
Well, that was horrible. That's got a wire that needs to go into it. Let's see. Take it apart again. So it's the model. I wonder which one it is. Green or grey? Model number US 7W. It's a good job I read that. 7W0. That's the right one. And then we'll reconnect that. Try again.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
Remain of these days.
Terrible. Try again.
What will remain of these days? The sweetest words I've ever heard.
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be. I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything. But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
Number 12. Oh, that looks cool. A father's reprise.
My final morning in Bella Riva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house. I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave. When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bella Riva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens. I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Up to. Get it rotated and see what we can see. Get the drawer out. Oh, what's inside the drawer? A bird. There's nothing else in there. Ah. Rotate it and take them screws out. Nope. All the way. Right. What have we got now? Now that that's off, we should be able to take the base off, surely. Unless we need to put glue on, no? What was the point in taking that off? Ah, okay. Everything's out now. Restore the photo on the back. I'm guessing that's the important bit. Yeah.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
I will. Why? Ah, glue. There we go. Stick that back on. Been very well made, this game. All the movements seem very well done. Not difficult to do anything. Pop that back. Ah, does that need connecting somehow? I've got far too many pieces that I'm juggling. A little bird. But I don't know what I'm doing with it, really. Let's swap that piece out.
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
Everything. Oh, that's bent. Yeah, that can go back on. We'll do them all individually so that I don't forget where everything's come from. And then rotate it. Can we rotate it? Yeah, we can. Will that go in there? Yeah, it will. But how do I get it out? Ah, there we go. I had everything in the wrong order.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
Yeah, right. So now we can put it all back together. I did have it all back together anyway. But now we're going to have to put it all back together properly. Right, that can go back in there. And then we need to put that on there. No. Screw. Rotate first. I need to remember to rotate first. In. That can go in there.
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
Yeah.
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me if I sit by your side and hold you so tight? Know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
Yeah, very, very sad.
I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be. I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us. My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
That was a nice one, that. Back home.
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since. As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
Get everything back in the bag. Oh, we've got memories from everything now. History of watches.
Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough.
What do we do with this? Put it back for now.
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life. Helena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does.
All memories from everything she's done.
My train ticket. Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind. Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Good trade.
The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey. My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
All go together.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference. Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
Dial that number.
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Oh, nice. Yeah, they did a very good job voicing that again. Get through this credit. Production babies, Clara. Finish. Oh, and an epilogue. Carmen's letter.
Dear Maria, Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left. Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognise her. She's like a new woman. She's always running round, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit. Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile. She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top.
A shape?
It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs.
Not that easy.
Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
Well, we're about to. Right. Let's take it apart.
I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
Ah, so we're Carmen now.
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
Yeah. That looks really simple. Let's get it right way up so I can see what I'm doing. That looks like that goes on there.
Oh, I wish Maria was here. She'd know how to put these pipes together.
She would. By yourself now. Which way is that going? Yeah, it's following around. No. Pick it back up. And then these. That like that, and that like that.
Finally, no more steam.
Yeah. Stick that back on. Oh no, hang on. We've still got a switchboard to put in a load of cable. What am I doing? Let's get that off. Yeah, so that needs to go in. And that needs to come off. More screws. Right, here we go. So where do we start? Probably there. You can see electric and electric, yeah. And then... yeah, that's right. And that's right. So electric is the first one. And then... oh, they don't line up. Let's just do... yeah, let's go straight down. So, electric 1, electric spray and cup. Do it in that order. Electric 1. Spray. And cup. I think that's right. We can get everything back on now. No. We'll do the lid last. Why won't that go back on? Now it will. Do it all in the right order. Oh. Had a moment. Then that can go back on. Where's the screw holes? There they are. Having a moment again. Stop doing that. There we go.
I think that's everything. better test the buttons, just to make sure.
Yeah.
All done. Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
Let's do it. Put that on. Put that on. Put that on. Press the button. You're a natural.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
Yeah, make it look magical. See if we can do one of them leaves. Coffee and the milk. Oh, right, okay. 1, 2. I know what I've made.
Perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
Yeah. What a beautiful coffee. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hoped she'd think it was intentional. Always the connoisseur. She didn't even bother to look at it at first.
Oh,
she was
no,
so
look at
busy
it.
wafting it under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog? When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed.
Oh, she liked it, did she?
I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her. She was impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realised how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff. It made me realise how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never.
God.
Hoping you're well. Your friend, Carmen.
Ah, that's nice. Both families helped. Oh, hopefully all 3 families helped. The father and daughter, Carmen and her sister, and Maria with her parents. Oh, that was fantastic. Really good. Gameplay was great. I love taking things apart, figuring out what's broken and fixing them. It was a really nice story. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I make videos like this all the time. So thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you again in the next one. See you later, bye.